What's up, YouTubers? Dark One back with you now. Actually found a it's out in stores now, Transformers. So this will be Cthulhu Reviews, Transformers Generations, I believe, is the line, Warpath. Warpath here is actually from G1, way back in the day, early 80s. He's a tank, obviously. You might notice the writing on the side there. That's supposed to be Kapow, I guess, in letter speak. And on the other side we have Zowie. For those of you who aren't humongous Generation 1 fans, he had a horrible 80s related speech impediment to where when he talked he would say these words in his speech. I'll spare you a horrible impression, but it'd be something to the line of, "Oh gosh, Prime, Zowie, we got a Kapow, whoop these Decepticons." He eventually got treatment and got cured, so good news for there. But on to the review. Standard H-Tank, i.e. Halo Tank, as some might call it, because it does resemble that. Rolls pretty well in vehicle mode, fairly important for playability. Goes up and down, swivel all the way around. These little guys here can actually flip up if you choose to. They actually end up being up in robot mode, just on your preference of how you want them to set in vehicle mode. It actually does come with a launchable missile that goes in here, which is apparently delicious because I had it laying out of the figure and my cat ate it. For all you animal people out there, do not worry, he is perfectly fine. Did not affect him in any way. But PR made a good point. I don't have one for reference, but the color on this guy, hopefully the camera does a good job picking it up. It's pretty much the exact same color as his older counterpart. But yeah. So, on to transformation. Let me fidget with the camera a little bit here so we can hopefully get all of this in frame. Start on the underside here. Just pull the legs down. There's his bottom half. Separate. Kind of detach it from underneath the panel here. Flip it down. Fold it around, slightly turn, and there you have a foot. Same on this side. And there's his bottom half. Top half, nothing too spectacular. Simply flip up. Flip up. Again, if you didn't have these up, flip them up if you haven't already. And then the arms just fold down, flip out the hand, fold that back, flip down, fold out the hand, flip it back, arms and legs. Apologize for the camera work on this one, guys. Didn't realize how hard it would be. Chest part, fairly simple. Fold this top piece down. Very bottom piece in all the way. And then it should snap into place, like so. Now you might be wondering, Cthulhu, you might say, where is Warpath's head? Well, I'll tell you. Neat little feature. Take the cannon and skadoosh. There's his head. See if I can get a good close up of that, because it is actually a really neat kind of mask on there. But yeah, really good robot mode. That's kind of one of my gripes for a lot of Transformers. I don't like, things from the vehicle or alt mode to get in the way of robot mode. I like the, I know you kind of want the best of both worlds, and I tend to go for the more pricier figures such as Human Alliance of the such, just because you tend to get good both vehicle mode or alt mode and robot mode. But yeah, shoulder pretty good, flexibility, hold the pose really well. A couple minor gripes. The hands here, I wish they kind of, like you could notch it out a little bit more to maybe have a little wrist job, because, I don't know, just seems like giant tank tread boxing gloves, which, I mean, are awesome sounding, but minor gripe. But other than that, yeah, pretty good figure. Memory serves me, his G1 counterpart, pretty much exactly, roughly the same look in robot mode. Like Pial said, really neat that they integrated the cannon there. Head does move. No middle waist articulation because of transformation, but I mean, other than that, you can still get some good poses out of the guy. Everything folds up fairly well. And yeah, like I said, at least around where I'm at, you can find this guy in stores. Granted, my stores are about maybe a line or two behind. Like, they just now got out their Dark of the Moon stuff. But he isn't exactly like ancient. I can only get him on the internet sort of thing, like the Hulks I did. But yeah, really good figure. If you're an old school Transformers fan like I am, definitely worth picking up to have in a display. I got him and some older versions of Prime I might do some reviews of. Quick size comparison, can of Coke. He's not humongous figure. The camera is setting a little lower than normal, so it makes him look taller. But yeah, pretty good figure. You might be wondering, hey, why do you always use cans of Coke? It's not because Coke pays me. Wish they would. That'd be kind of cool. I just happen to drink a lot of Coke, so I tend to have one around me at all times. Also, real quick, I want to give a shout out to one of my buddies on here, also attempting YouTube stardom. His tag is the DJ Vinyl Scratch. He's if you go to my site, he'll be in the subscribers. He subscribed to me. Good friend of mine. He's trying to break into YouTube famedom as much as I am. He actually does some pretty interesting things, music video wise, with My Little Pony of all things. And say what you will about the source material, it is actually a very well animated and well written show. But he actually just put up a Tenacious D video, which was pretty awesome. So if you want to check him out. Other than that, oh, and I know I promised you guys an E3 video, but at the end of the day, I realized it would just come across as another guy bitching about video games on the internet, and I figure there's enough of that around. So, needless to say, my most final thoughts are Halo 1 HD Remake gets a thumbs up. PS3, nothing too spectacular. Either way, I enjoyed the Twisted Metal stuff. I'll give Sony a thumbs up. Nintendo, however, fail. Okay, you do all this big talk of your console finally catching up with the other ones, and all you come out with is basically a Game Gear mixed with a Dreamcast controller mixed with a half-assed tablet. Yeah, sorry, Nintendo. Oh, and let's not forget they added a hard drive to the Wii. Yeah. So that's pretty much the gist of my E3 opinions. Take it as you will. I'm sure the fanboys, if they happen to see this, will blast me because of that, but hey, opinions are like assholes, guys. We all have them. Take it as you will, and until next time, peace out.